All right, testing it out. Seems to be working. All right. Well, I was told I have to start off by saying y'all. So hi, y'all. We're getting ready to get our third game of the day underway. We're playing Columbia. Um, by the way, my name is Gracie. My son is Connor on the team. He's wearing actually Andy's jersey, number 88, as we're still waiting for game jerseys to come in for the newcomers. And we are newcomers. We're coming from Northern Virginia, and we are so happy to not be there anymore. I mean, it was great and all, but, you know, they talk about traffic down here getting bad, and Rob and I are like, traffic here is nothing until you've seen traffic on 95 in Northern Virginia. The last time we had to drive back up, the speed limit on I-95 was 35. Like, that was the speed limit sign, and we weren't even going 35. So my husband hates that I do commentary because I usually share funny family stories that he doesn't think are as funny as I think they are. But I like to fill up the silence, so I just keep babbling. So I'll tell you our first funny family story that'll embarrass really Connor more than anybody. So maybe Rob will be okay with it. So we had just moved into our house down here. We're renting, and Bella was at a sleepaway camp. Rob decided that Connor needed to learn how to mow the lawn, and so Rob put some gas in the lawnmower. The lawnmower wouldn't work, and he discovered that he had not read the label on the red gas can correctly, and it was our two-stroke gas, which basically broke our lawnmower. So then we had to get it fixed, and the place that we took it to actually fixed it that same day. So Rob's like, oh, perfect, so we can still mow the lawn. So Rob's out there trying to teach Connor, and Connor's so worried about running over Rob's feet that he's not necessarily looking everywhere he should be looking, and he all of a sudden you hear and yeah, he definitely ran over our next door neighbor's unburied internet wire. So we got to go over to our next door neighbor's house and be like, hi, so we're new to the neighborhood, haven't met us, and we just cut your internet. Yay, welcome to the neighborhood. They were cool about it though, but still. So I did do commentary for Connor's last team. Like I said, I would share the stories, and Rob hated that. But you're going to have to bear with me here because literally everybody's new to me on this team. So it's going to take a hot second for me to get names and numbers lined up in my head, and therefore be able to give the appropriate play-by-play. But I have a list. I wrote everyone's names and numbers down, and I will try my very best. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our first line. By the way, my other team, I would do last names because that's what's on the jersey. But I heard John doing first names, so I'm going to try really hard to do first names, but that's going to take me even longer. All right, so we're going to start out with Aiden, Nick, Hayden, and Connor, and I can't tell who's on the other side. As soon as I can figure out who our right winger is, I'll let you know. That's going to be Jose. All right, puck is hanging out in neutral. Columbia fighting for it. Columbia will come away with it. They'll skate it right through neutral, head into our zone. They'll pass it to try to center it, but we're able to defend it and block it away. Jose will take it behind the net. He'll try to get it out. Not able to the first time, able to the second time, and now we're chasing it down to try to get there before icing. Or maybe icing was deflected. Tried to center it to Nick. Didn't work out, and so now Connor will pick it up neutral, waiting for us to get back on sides. We are, and so Connor will dump it into the zone, trying to get it to Jose. Goes too far, and that'll be an icing. So we will take it over in our zone. Looks like we changed up our line, so we're going to have Ian.
You can call them the twins.
What's that?
You can just call them
The twins. Ian, the twins. Poor David and Parks. And I can't tell who else is out there. Doesn't matter right now. David's got the puck, taking it up the sidewall, getting pressure from Columbia. Tries to send it towards the net. Doesn't go the way he wants, but Park will pick it up on the other side, and it'll get caught in the net. The ref will blow the whistle. I think a little early. I think we're still going to try to get it out. But all right, and we've also got Ollie and Rudy out for defense. Keep the line the same. They didn't have much time out there yet. Get some stuff done. Columbia is readjusting. We get the face off, get it to Park, who gets it back to Rudy, who sends it to Ollie. Goes past Ollie's stick, but he recovers it, tries to send it to net. The goalie will send it back the other way. It goes from David to Park, who tries to center it to Ian. Ian sends it, hits the post, and we will take another face-off in Columbia zone this time, though. We'll take opportunity and do a line change. We're going to have Nick, Logan, Connor, Hayden, and Jackson out there. All right, puck ends up going to Hayden. Hayden will send it down. Columbia will pick it up behind the net. They'll try to swing it up the side, but Connor was there to slow it down. Columbia still manages to take it out, but Aiden will make their lives difficult, giving us the chance to clear it out of the zone and get it to Jackson. Jackson will take it into Columbia's zone. He'll do a little stop and try to center it. Gets almost sent out. And then it will this time. Columbia will take it into our zone. Connor keeping pace, though, making their life difficult. And looks like Hayden will pick it up behind the net. He'll get caught up with the Columbia player, but have time as he gets to the corner by himself. He'll pass it on up to Logan, who passes it up to Aiden, who sends it over to Jackson. Jackson tries to send it to the net, but doesn't quite get the airlift I think he was hoping to get. So now we'll try to center it again to Logan. Doesn't happen. Ollie picks it up, tries to send it to net, and the goalie will cover. We've got, by the way, 25 minutes left in the game. We didn't quite get the 5-minute warm-up that we've been getting during these 30-minute games, but no worries. We have Ian, Nick, Ollie, Rudy, and I think that's Jose out there. Yeah. Ollie gets it, sends it down to Jose. Jose is against the wall. Can't quite get what he wants, so he'll send it back to Rudy, and then it gets cleared out. And sorry, it was actually to Ollie, and then he gets it to Rudy, and then Rudy sends it to Ollie. We're in our zone. Rudy will take it out of the zone. He'll get caught right at the red line. Columbia will take it back. They're dancing along the blue line, which gives us the chance to take it back. Ian has it. Ian gets it to Jose, but then we'll get offside, so now we have to straighten ourselves back out again. Ollie gets it, sends it up. The Columbia gets it right at the blue line, and so we're just playing around in neutral territory right now. We've got everyone trying to fight for the puck. We get it into Columbia's zone. Jose tries to skate it in, but Columbia will poke it away. And we're battling against the wall now. And then Ollie will get it in neutral. He'll go ahead and take it over the blue line for us. He'll take a knee. I don't think that was intentional, but that gets it to Nick. Nick trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. He'll send it down the wall where Jose will pick it up. Jose tries to center it to Ian. Goes past Ian's stick. They'll try to clear it. And Rudy will get it. He'll send it to net. It goes just to the right of the net. And the goalie will cover. We'll take another face-off in Columbia's zone, and we will take an opportunity to do the line change. So we're going to have Connor and Hayden out for defense, the twins out, and Aiden out as our center. All right, so I think that's Park that picks it up behind the net, gets it to Aiden. Aiden tries to backhand it in, but Columbia will steal it away. They'll dump it into neutral, but Hayden will get a hold of it. Hayden will send it up to Dave. Dave tries to get it across the blue line. He's successful in doing so. And Park, I think, is now fighting for it. Park sends it up to Connor. Connor tries to send it to the net. Doesn't happen. We're still along the sidewall doing some battle for it. Columbia will get it. They'll try to clear it. They're able to do so as it goes over Connor's stick. Connor will get it in neutral after getting it from Hayden. And now, honestly, don't know who got the puck there. But it looks like David had it. David gets it over to Park. Park hits top post, tries again, loose at the goalie's feet, and somehow that doesn't happen for us, and they will clear it, but it'll be an icing. That gives me an opportunity to take a sip of my adult beverage because that's what you get as a hockey parent. All right, we're going to have Ian, Ollie, Rudy, Logan, and I think Jackson out there right now. All right, Jackson doing battle at the sidewall for it. Comes loose, gets to Ian, goes to the sidewall again. Ian still, or sorry, that's Jackson now doing battle for it. Almost gets sent out. Almost a little mystery between Ollie and Rudy, but they managed to keep it in. They send it back down. We try to center it. We try to send it to net. Their goalie with a fantastic save in the breadbasket. That was a shot by Logan. Good shot. Goalie had a good save, so we'll line up in Columbia's zone again on the far circle. Keep this line the same. Ian will take the face off for us. It'll get out. Oh, sorry. It'll get out to Ollie. Ollie takes a shot. It hits the top post, doesn't go in. Columbia gets it out. Ollie slows them down. And Ian helps out. Gets it back to Ollie. Ollie gets it to Logan. Logan, little pushing and shoving happening, and Logan ends up going down on the ice. Ollie picks it right back up. Columbia takes it right back out. Ollie gets it right back in. Columbia then picks it up. Ollie stopping them again. Ian had it. Gets sent into our zone, though. We're trying to clear it now, dancing along the blue line. It'll be Hayden that takes it. Oh, sorry. That's Rudy that takes it on up. Rudy tries to go in. Gets a little shove from Columbia. Rudy stayed on his feet. No calls happening. Ian's against the wall now, fighting for it. Ian will send it up to Rudy. Rudy will wind up for a shot. Gets knocked down by a Columbia stick. Columbia picks it up on the side, tries to send it up the side wall. Rudy keeps it in. Sends it down where Jackson is trying to center it to Logan. Logan tries to center it further, but Columbia will get it. Logan chases it down, keeps it in, sends it the other way. We take a shot, goes just to the left. And so Jackson will pick it up on the side again. Surrounded by Columbia. He tries to center it, but it'll be Columbia that comes away with it until Ian pokes it away. Ian will bounce it on off the wall. He'll get it to Connor. Connor will clear it on us. So now we'll have to get back on side. Hayden and Connor playing a little bit of monkey in the middle while we get back on sides. Hayden has it on the sidewall. It'll be Jose trying to chase it down. Columbia tries to clear it. Hayden keeps it in. It'll be Nick now trying to do battle. He'll send it down the wall, trying to get it to Jose. Jose skates past it, and Columbia will get it. Columbia will look to try to skate it on out. We poke it away, and then Connor will go and try to keep it in even more, and now it just clears. Ref did not call offside, so we'll get away with that one. Jose going to chase it down as Columbia tries to clear it. Hayden keeping it in. Puck goes high, and nobody knew where it was. Lands on a Columbia stick. They'll take it through neutral. They'll do a little dipsy-do. Connor will poke away. Can't say who got it, but they try to send it to the wall, and then Columbia will send it to net. And guys, I didn't even tell you who's in net. Ryder's in net. Ryder deflects it off, and then we'll pick it up. We will pass it up through neutral. That's Jose all by himself. He'll look to take a shot. He'll run into the goalie. The puck went in, and the ref will call that a goal. So we will take that. We will take that as a goal. The other team wants to call goalie interference, but they're not the ones making the call, so we'll go with what the ref said. Now we're going to have Ian, the twins, Rudy, and Ollie back out. David on our left, Park on our right. Ian will win the face-off. It'll be David that gets it. He'll send it down towards the net. It'll go to the right. So now we'll do some battle behind the net. David will try to center it. It goes past everybody. And so now we're going to have to hang out in neutral. Rudy will hold on to it till we get back on sides. Then he'll pass it up to Park. Columbia trying to clear it. They're successful, but David will interrupt that flow. He'll get it back to Rudy. Rudy trying to find it behind his back. He finally does get a hold of it. He'll send it to Ian. There'll be a little trip up, so the pass that we wanted to happen didn't happen. But now David will get it. He'll send it towards net, but kind of at a wild angle, so it'll go to the left. And now it ends up on Ollie's stick. Ollie will send it back the other way to Park. Park will pick it up on the sidewall. Park tries to center it, bounces off his Columbia stick. So he'll get it back and he'll try to wrap it on around. Columbia interrupts that momentum. And then Ollie picks it up. Ollie sends it towards net. It takes a couple of bounces. So Ian will pick it up on the sidewall. Ian tries to center it again, but it'll be Columbia intercepting. So now we're going back the other way. Looks like David intercepted. Trying to get it to his twin. Doesn't happen. Columbia has it in neutral. But Park will send it up the other way. And then he'll skate fast to get his own rebound. Other team wanting a call there, but none coming their way. Puck ends up on a Columbia stick. Columbia skates it through neutral. We've got Hayden and Connor out now for defense. Ends up on Connor's stick. Connor clears it on out. Columbia picks it up, but Columbia's offsides. They manage to keep it in neutral while they get back on sides. But then Hayden, I think, gets it and sends it up into neutral. Looks like it is Logan that takes it in, tries to send it to net. I actually don't even know where the puck went. It ended up on Columbia's stick. Columbia will deke around, try to skate it out. They're getting some trouble from Jackson, so they'll try to pass it. It'll end up on Connor's stick. Connor will give it to Logan. Logan trying to pass it up to Aiden, and now we're just playing along the wall. Finally gets loose, ends up on Jackson's stick again. Jackson will do some deking around. He'll take it across the blue line for us. Being kept to the outside by Columbia, so he'll do a quick stop. He'll take a shot. Goalie will catch it and cover. So we'll trade out our defense, and we'll have Ollie and Rudy back out. We'll keep offensive line the same, I believe. So Columbia will come away with it after the face-off, but they will run into Rudy, who tries to poke it. Columbia manages to keep control of the puck. They try to center it. Take some weird bounces. They're not able to. They'll pick it up in the corner, try to send it to Point. Point tries to send it to net, gets deflected down by a bunch of sticks, and then it'll be Ollie that races to get it. Ollie tries to take the head off the zebra. Is able to duck, though, and it'll get sent up to Logan. Logan chasing it down. He sends it to net. Goalie deflects. He'll wrap it around and send it to Aiden. Aiden trying to center it. Goes past where I think he wanted it to go, but Ollie takes a shot, gets knocked down by a stick, gets sent the other way, and cleared out by Columbia. So Rudy will now hold on to it while we get ourselves back on sides. He'll send it to Ollie. Ollie will try to pass it up, but it'll be Columbia that intercepts, so they'll head into our zone. They'll do a quick drop pass, try to send it to net. They are wide right, so it doesn't happen. Jose will now go to the corner to do battle. Jose trying to get it, and he sends it to Ian. Ian will send it out and get it to Jose. Jose on a one-on-one, looking to take a shot. Goalie deflects. Puck is live, though. Out. And they are able to do so. They'll take it into our zone, running into Connor, who's trying to poke it. That gives Nick enough to center it. Goes past everybody, ends up on Connor's stick. Connor will send it to Hayden. Hayden will send it to the sidewall. little whiff on the puck, so that gives Columbia a chance to send it into neutral. Hayden will pick it up though. He'll send it over to Connor. Connor will take a look. He'll try to pass it up, goes past Nick into Columbia's zone. Columbia will be the first one to touch the puck, and they'll head the other way with it. Send it up the wall. Connor going to race to the wall to do some battle. That gives Nick time to get a hold of it. He tries to send it to net, and it ends up bouncing off a couple of bodies and heading into neutral. Connor will race to send it back the other way. He does, and then Columbia intersects. Columbia tries to send it to net, and Ryder knocks it down. And I think that's Hayden that got a hold of it again, and now Ian on a bit of a breakaway. Ian looking to take a shot. Goalie deflects, and Columbia thought they were going to clear it out, and Hayden says, no, thank you. Hayden sends it back the other way. Columbia will pick it up, though. They'll try to bounce it off the wall, and we've got 3 players there trying to figure out who wants to get it. Finally, Ian will come away with it, and then he'll send it up to Connor. Connor will try to center, I think. Gets it to Nick, but it just bounces off Nick's stick and goes to the wall, forcing Nick to do battle along the wall. Nick will try to center it. It'll somehow end up on Aiden's stick again. Columbia trying to clear it out. Trying to center it on net. But Columbia is not letting us. Connor now battling along the wall. Columbia gets it. They send it on out. Send it into our zone, and that'll be an icing. So we will line up in Columbia's zone. Just about 10.5 minutes to go in the game. So looks like we'll have Aiden, the twins, Ollie, and Rudy out. All right, David takes it, takes an immediate shot, hits a couple of bodies, but not the net. David will pick it up on the back wall, trying to send it the other way. Columbia gets it. They're looking to clear it. Rudy says no, sends it back the other way to Aiden. Aiden trying to center it. I think that was David that tried to hit it in. Takes some bounces, doesn't happen. Send it to net, hits a couple of bodies. And we're still doing battle along the wall. Got Ollie and David there trying to come away with the puck. Aiden coming. And it'll be Columbia that comes away with the puck, but the Twins are giving him a run for his money. They're able to clear it, but not maintain control. And so Park will now sends it into the zone, but Columbia's the only one there to receive it. So they'll send it back, and I think that'll be another icing. No. We're going to wave off icing, I guess. So to David. David gets it to Park. Park takes a shot. He hits the left post. We'll try to center it again. It goes past everybody. David will try to pick it up on the other side. David looking to send it up. All right, looks like David is fighting for it on the sideline. He gets it to Rudy. Rudy tries to center it. Columbia will get it, but then David will steal it. David sends it to net, and that will bounce in. Goalie didn't even see it happen. We'll take that goal and go up 2-0 with 8.5 to go in the game. And we'll take advantage and do a quick line change. We're going to have Jackson, Logan, Connor, Hayden, and Ian out. All right, Columbia will get it. They'll take it into our zone. They'll try to do a centering pass. It doesn't work out for them. We're playing around with it in front of the net, which I'm not a fan of. I don't know about you guys. And we'll take some good bounces, and Ian will get it. Ian will send it out, pass it on up to Logan. Logan looks to take a shot, gets deflected down. We'll try again. Ends up on the sidewall where Jackson will now go to try to pick it up. He's being teamed up against by the Columbia. So Ian, I think, went over there to help out. Columbia has it on the sidewall. They're looking to clear it. Rudy is giving them a run for their money, but they still manage to take it in. But Rudy keeps them to the sidewall. They try to drop it back, and we are able to clear it. So now Columbia will need to hold on to it until they get on sides, and they did not. So that'll be an offsides on Columbia, which means we will take it in neutral. But all right. Columbia doing a quick line change. Gets sent to the wall from the face-off. Columbia will be the ones to pick it up. They'll try to take it in, and they will run into Logan and Ian. They managed to get it across the blue line still. They're doing some fancy maneuvering in front of the net. They try to send it. It's deflected down. Columbia picks it up on the side. They'll try to center it again. They get it to Point. Point sends it back the other way. Now it'll be Ian there fighting for it. And then Logan gets it. Logan's the one who'll take it out of the zone for us. He will try to pass it up to Jackson. Goes past Jackson's stick and ends back up on Logan's stick. And then Logan gets it to Ian. Ian will pass it to Jackson. Jackson tries to take a shot. Goalie blocks. We'll try to center it, but Columbia will steal it away from us. Columbia passing in neutral. Connor will poke it away. And Logan will send it the other way. We're doing a change on the fly as Columbia picks it up behind their net. So we're going to have Jose out there. And, another goal. That'll be a goal for Nick. Some help from Jose. So we'll go up 3-0. Less than 6 minutes to go in the game. We'll line up at center ice for another face-off. So we have Aiden, Nick, Rudy, Ollie, and I believe that's Jose out there. All right, ends up on Ollie's stick. Ollie bounces it off the wall, but we end up having to do a little battle there. Aiden will race to get it, send it down the sidewall where Jose will look to pick it up. Jose will try to do a maneuver around Columbia, but not able to do exactly what he wants, and so it'll end up on, it was on Rudy's stick. Columbia manages to come away with it. Rudy trying to chase him down. They try to take a shot, and Ryder with a great save. And Jose will end up with it. Sorry, I was looking down. And Jose will get a nice backhanded goal. And we've got the momentum swinging in our way now. Just got to keep it up for another 4.5 minutes. All right, we'll keep this line the same. We'll have Aiden taking the face off for us as soon as Columbia figures out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Columbia comes away with the puck, but not for long. Nick goes and gets it, and then it gets sent to the side where it'll be Rudy going to pick it up. Rudy will start feeling some pressure, so he'll send it to Ollie. Ollie will look to send it straight to the other side, getting it to Jose. Columbia picks it up, though, clears it out. We'll have to hold on while we get back on sides. So we are back on sides now, and Nick gets it, tries to get it to Ollie. Ollie gets it into the zone, but there's no one there to receive it. So Columbia will come away with it. Ollie will dump it into the zone again, and Nick will be chasing it down. Columbia skating with it, but Nick making their life very difficult. And Jose will swoop in and go ahead and get that puck. He skates it towards the blue line, gets it to Rudy. Rudy gets it to Ollie. Ollie, I think, was trying to pass it off for a line change. So we'll have to regroup at center. Ollie will have it. Ollie will get some open ice entanglement happening. The ref will call a roughing. Columbia not happy with this call, but 'tis the way life goes, right? You don't always get them called your way. So we will take on the near circle. Just about 3 minutes left in the game. Score remains 4-0. It'll be Ian taking the face off for us this time. For some reason, right when I feel like I'm getting my bearings, they put the Twins on defense. I don't know what happened there. So now I don't know who's on the ice. We've got Jackson and Logan and Aiden and the Twins. All right. Gets cleared straight to the other side for an icing call. So we'll have to take it off in our zone. And we will line up with this new line where two of our forwards are playing defense, lining up for that face-off. Aiden taking it for us. Promptly clears it out of the zone. Logan trying to chase it down. Columbia gets there first. They try to pass it, but it ends up on Jackson's stick. Jackson gets caught at the sidewalk. One of the twins picks it up, and Columbia steals it back. Columbia tries to backhand it. We don't let them. They'll try to center it again. And again, we say no. We look to clear it out. We're not able to do so. Still playing with it in front of our net. We'll pass it right to a Columbia player who'll try to send it to net. I think that bounced off Ryder's helmet, but I'm not entirely sure. Now we'll get caught up in front of our bench, and it'll be Jackson who sends it to Logan. Logan heading in, sends it right into the glove of the goalie, who promptly drops it, trying to keep the puck alive so his team has a chance to score, but we'll manage to keep hold of the puck though. And just goes to the left of the puck after Logan takes a shot from a pass from Jose. They'll look to clear it again, and we don't let them the first time or the second time. We send it deeper into the zone where Ian will look to pick it up. Ian will look to get it to Jose. Jose tries to send it in. Goalie with the save. Jose tries again. Doesn't happen. Logan tries. Goalie with a couple of good saves there. Columbia will now take it through neutral. They'll look to try to fake out a shot, and we'll end up falling down, but keeping them from taking that shot. We're still trying to make something happen. We poke it away, and I wish I could tell you who that was that poked it away, but I can't. Oh, that was Connor. I should know my own son, right? That was Connor that poked it away. He's not wearing his jersey, though. That's going to be my excuse, since we're still waiting for his jersey. It's the wrong number. All right, Columbia will get it. Columbia will look to skate it through neutral. Connor pokes it, sends it to the wall, then pick it up. Hayden will take it behind the net. Hayden will look to clear it, but Columbia keeps it in.